Okay, I think it's taping. A Special Chance. Kathryn Christensen. This is a little book I found at the country closet for the kids. And it says it's written by Kathryn Christensen, illustrated by Estelle Corky, from the Little Bookshop, Ltd., New York, New York, copyrighted in 2015. So let's read this little book. Good boy, Kirsten exclaimed, congratulating her horse with a hug and a piece of carrot. He had finally figured out the latest trick, and he nuzzled her, eager to show her again. Laughing at his enthusiasm, Kirsten pointed at the ground. Chance, her beloved chestnut Arabian gelding, stretched his neck down towards the ground and took a step backwards, leaving one front leg in place. He lowered himself onto the other knee, taking a bow. Kirsten again rewarded him with a small treat. She had always enjoyed teaching Chance tricks, and he loved showing them off. Okay, boy, she told him. I have to go, but I'll see you tomorrow. I love you, she said, as she put him in his stall and gave him a kiss. Aw. Kirsten raced over to her mom's car, eager to tell her about Chance's latest trick. As soon as she got in the car, though, she could tell something was wrong. Her mother seemed distant and didn't say much on the short drive home. When they got there, her father was waiting inside and sighed as she walked in. I lost my job at the McCauley's ranch today. Money is going to be very tight this month. I'm so sorry, Kirsten. We can't afford to keep Chance. Kirsten's vision blurred as her eyes filled with tears. You mean we'll have to sell him? We can't. Honey, I know how much Chance means to you. We don't want to do this, but we have to pay Katie's family $300 at the end of the month to keep him at the stable, and we just can't afford to keep him right now. We're already late on last month's payment, and they rely on that money to pay their bills, too. Kirsten couldn't believe it. This couldn't be real. It had to be a nightmare. She raced upstairs to her room and threw herself on the bed, tears streaming down her face. The next day was Saturday, so Kirsten headed straight to the barn. As usual, the sun came up. She hadn't slept at all, but she couldn't stand being away from Chance. So an extra second. Katie came down from the house a short time later to give the horses their morning hay. You're here early, Kirsten, she said. It took a while for Kirsten to explain through her sobs, but she finally told Katie everything. Her friend gave her a hug while Chance nuzzled her back, concerned. Katie ran back to the house to call Amy. She was sure if the three friends put their heads together, they could come up with some kind of plan. Aww. Once Amy arrived and the girls tacked up, they mounted their horses and rode out on their favorite trail. They immediately started to brainstorm ways that could make enough money to pay for Chance. If they could just raise $300 to pay for his care at the stable for the coming month, maybe they would give her dad time to find a job. The school does a bake sale every year, suggested Amy. My brother's soccer team did a car wash, Katie added. Cheered by the prospect of being able to save Chance, Kirsten found herself laughing as she watched a horse rolling in the field. She pointed at him and exclaimed, Look how dirty he is. What if we did a horse wash, Katie asked, just like a car wash, but we could wash horses instead of cars. That would be fun, Kirsten exclaimed. And the county fair is next week, so everyone will want their horses to be clean for that. These little books don't make it easy. Here we go. That's a great idea, Amy agreed. And we all could bake horse cookies to sell at the horse wash, too. You could bring Chance to show everyone why we are raising money, and people will come over to